Today we're going to be talking about something that is probably costing you tens, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars in lost sales. And I want to talk about it because it's something we struggled with for a very long time in my business.
You're listening to the Venue RX podcast.
If you don't know who I am or it's your first time to this channel, my name is Jonathan. I'm the host here at the Venue RX podcast. I'm also the owner of a company called Common Sense Events. We are doing now millions of dollars a year in sales at the properties that we manage, the wedding and event venues here in Southern California that we manage. And I am really excited about documenting this journey as we continue growing and understanding really just the best practices for wedding venues, not just here in California, but in other states as well as we continue to grow. So I am excited because today we are going to be talking about a subject that I personally hate, but unfortunately it's something that we all really need to focus more time on, and it is the boring work. It is the simple stuff that will scale our businesses and help us really be successful rather than the fancy hack and the silver bullet and everything else that we feel like we need to know before we really become successful. Now, I want to illustrate this by a story that I heard from my mentor. I was talking with him, and basically he told me a story about a contractor. This contractor was coming on his property and doing some work for him, and he was really excited about it. He was putting a pool in the back and some different landscaping, and he had another friend who had a big construction job that needed to get done. And so my mentor, told this guy, he said, "Hey, I have this awesome contractor, really excited about it." And his friend said, "Okay, great, let me know how he does. I might want to hire him." My mentor goes, he does the whole project. The contractor does a great job. He's really excited. And he invites his friend over to take a look. And his friend looks around and is like, what happened here? And my mentor said, "What are you talking about? It looks great. The pool looks great." And this guy said, "Well, the cleanup's not done. He left some trash, and I see the nails and some different plastic pieces from the different, what happened here?" And my mentor just was really excited to get the backyard done, right? But didn't really see the whole entire project, which included the cleanup. And my mentor's friend said, "Man, what a shame. I was gonna hire him for this multi-million-dollar project, and now I'm not interested in working with him." And what this story illustrates is you have to go to the very last step, the very final piece, before you feel like you are done with a project. And I want to apply this today to wedding venue tours. I want to apply this to any sort of communication that you have with vendors, with clients. Following up is the name of the game, and I can't spend enough time talking about this. Just like in the story, if you can't complete a project till the absolute end, you are potentially missing out on so much money, so many opportunities in your business. And it's crazy because, it feels like sometimes we have bad luck, or sometimes we don't get the opportunities that we really feel like we deserve. And those opportunities go to other people. And for sure, life isn't fair. But I have to tell you from my own personal experience, where the gold happens and where you, make the most progress in life is when you follow up to the very end until there's nothing left, until you've given it every single thing you've gotten, and then at that point you stop and you shift over. And I have two examples from my own personal business experience. During the pandemic, we kind of pivoted over to doing more digital and virtual type events, and I was pitching somebody who did a lot of really incredible in-person events to start using our company to help them do live streaming. Now, completely separate business, and maybe a different story for a different time. But basically what ended up happening was we started a conversation, things were going great. This person had a lot of influence locally here in San Diego, and there was really an opportunity for us to do all of these events. It would have been millions of dollars of business, and I didn't follow up fast enough. I had other things going on. I didn't have a number of different things organized as far as how I used my day, and just overall my follow-up was terrible. And I know for a fact that I did not get that opportunity because I did not follow up quick enough. I was told so later by a mutual friend of that person. That really sucked, and that was just a huge amount of business that would have really helped us through the pandemic. But unfortunately, I didn't follow up and I didn't do the communication, do the job basically all the way till the end and follow up and provide. There were some different things that this person wanted, and I just didn't walk fully through the process. And I think it's so easy for us to avoid the details, especially as entrepreneurs. You know, entrepreneurial ADD is so easy to have, and to kind of jump from one shiny thing to the next, one next, marketing tip or a motivational speaker to the next, or whatever you do, whatever you are distracted by, but you don't do the details. You don't get the details done. You don't do the things that you know you need to do. You don't do the boring work. And I know that I have suffered from that so much, and that has cost me a lot of money, that has cost me relationships, and so I don't want that to happen to you too. And so one of the big things that we are doing now to combat that, and how I personally am avoiding doing that, is if I know that I need to follow up with someone, if I need to follow up on a project, I will actually tell my wife, because she is a lot more detail oriented than I am, and I know she will bug the crap out of me to get something done if I tell her, hey, I need to get this done by this time. And honestly, it can be really annoying at times and really, really suck, because she's, constantly following up with me and on me to get this thing done. But it's such an important thing to follow up, to pay attention to details. And so if you can find someone in your life who is really good at details, or you can use, notes on your phone, or you can use some sort of reminder system to make sure that you do the boring work, that you follow up, I guarantee you that you not only will have more sales at your wedding venue, more sales for your business just in general, regardless of what vendor you are in the industry, but you'll also have a lot better relationships, because people will know that, when they ask for something from you, that you're gonna follow up with them, or you're gonna direct them in the right place for them to get whatever they're looking for. So I would just wanna encourage you and just give you a little bit of the experience, some of my pain that I've had in my life and my business journey, and hopefully this gives you some practical tips and some examples so that you don't make the same mistakes. All right, if you have enjoyed this content, I would absolutely love if you subscribed, and shoot me a comment below. What is the most amount of money that you feel like you have lost by not following up? I'd love to hear that. We can all kind of commiserate together a little bit. All right, that's it for now, guys. Thanks so much. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.